stay on track. Like I usually say, ooh, well, I ate yesterday, let me just eat a little bit today, or I might try to sneak into an OMAD or something like that, but I did not do that. I had a little cheat. The little cheat was miso soup. So I had 16 ounces of water and then put some miso soup in, and the amount that it was like a miso paste, the amount I used was about 20 calories. So I had did that, and I had that, and then I had my grapefruit juice with, the other day I said seltzer water, but it's not seltzer water, it's sparkling water. It's Mountain Valley Spring sparkling water. So it's like 2 ounces of grapefruit juice with and then the rest is water, 60 ounce. So at 3 o'clock I did that, because during my 8-hour feed I should have done 2 gallons of water. I didn't do that. So instead of sticking just to my 16 ounces of liquid, I decided to also try to drink 32 ounces of water, but I couldn't, so I had like about maybe 16 ounces of water. So with 16 ounces of water, 2 ounces of grapefruit juice with about 14 ounces of sparkling water, and then about 16 ounces of the of boiled water with the miso. And like right now, like I feel like my stomach doesn't feel too good. So I don't know if it's because I really try to limit my amount of soy, and there's soy in the miso. So what I decided to do was start researching other options of miso instead of, I'm gonna turn my light on. I know I shouldn't even turn my light on for driving, but I'm just gonna turn it on for a second. So I'm gonna start investigating other options I started investigating other options for miso, and I found chickpea miso. So after I eat up the soy-based miso, I'm gonna switch to chickpea miso, because I really try not to eat soy. I just feel like soy is not good for me, you know. So I try to limit the amount of soy I intake and things like that. And so I'm going to switch. I went on Amazon and found different companies that make miso, but they use chickpeas instead of soy, and so I'm going to switch to that if I need it as a crutch. So that was kind of good. And then when I get to North Carolina, I should be there by 7:30 a.m. I'm going to start walking to try to get my steps. So yesterday I was short on my steps because I wanted to go to sleep, because I knew I was going to leave at around 11:45. So what I did was I went for a morning walk, and then I did like a couple of videos, but not the full video, like some of the videos, because I couldn't keep up. Like I'm still working on my stamina since stopping working out when I had gotten sick. Like I didn't work out for like 2 weeks, and so because I had stopped that, it's like I have to get my endurance back up. So that's what I'm gonna do. And so another thing I wanted to reveal, which I haven't done before, is I have a coach, and I'm working with a coach, and it's like accountability. I also have some friends that I text with every day who also believe in fasting, and so we talk about fasting, and that keeps me accountable too. But the coach really keeps me accountable because I'm paying money, right? So when you're paying money and then you have to be accountable, you don't want to lose focus, right? Because this person is watching you, and they're encouraging you, and they're like, you can do it, you can do it. And I know I can do it. It's just that I always lose focus. I get in the zone and lose focus. So right now, being that I'm focused, I'm going to continue on and just push through. So I'm going to North Carolina. My next Refeed day is Thursday, and I was going to push to Friday, even though Thursday was my day, because I was going to meet a friend for dinner. But when she didn't follow up with me, I made plans with another friend for dinner on Thursday. So I'm going to eat on my Refeed today, and which is good because I don't want to flip-flop. I always lose focus. So I kind of want to stick to my 88.8. So I'd rather refeed in my an 8-hour window on Thursday because that's not my day, so I can stick to my schedule so that I'll know that this week I'll be eating Thursday, and then the next time I would eat would be Monday. The next week would be then Friday, so that week would be Monday and Friday. So I kind of want to stick to the 88 and not flip-flop. So I told my other friend that I couldn't meet with her, and she was like, oh, well, that's fine too, because I really don't eat vegan food like that anymore. She's progressed to being raw fruits and vegetables, so she only eats raw now, and I didn't know that. She said yeah, and that she had cooked food on her birthday and she got sick, but that she's really pretty much 100% raw, and that she really lost a lot of weight doing it, stuff like that. I mean, I've wanted to be raw, but I've never progressed to that. So I don't know what I want to do now. Like, to me, my main focus is just getting the weight off, and then I'll figure out a dietary plan later. Like right now, I just want to get the weight off of me. So whatever I have to do, like I really don't like to put processed foods in my body and things like that, but if I need that now to help me get to my goal, then I would do that. Because like I have a couple of protein shakes, which I'm not really big on, but I bought them, and being that I spent money for it, I just don't want to throw them away. I don't want to be wasteful. So I am going to drink them, but they have like tons and tons of chemicals in it. And I think the reason why I'm a little okay with drinking them is because I know I'm fasting. So putting those chemicals in my body, and then I'm going to fast it right back out. But you know, when you're desperate, you keep buying different things. So those were like shakes. So and that's what happens when you start listening to people. You listen to them, and then you like just buy stuff, right? So I was watching someone, and she was saying that sometimes on her fast days, or she'll have liquid days, and on her liquid days, she'll have shakes. And she recommended those shakes, and so I bought them. But then I bought them knowing that really it's not my thing, right? My thing is more smoothies, and yeah, my thing is more smoothies. Like shakes, to me, when you read the box, I just look at all the chemicals that are in them. So I just don't technically really like them. I mean, they taste pretty good, but then it's like, I feel like I know better. Like once you get to a certain point, it's like you kind of want to reduce your chemical footprint. So another thing I found too, I was on Amazon, is I found Jello. So I don't know, the Jello is like 5 calories per serving. So that's another thing, because it's less than, so you know, some people believe that your fast is not broken if you eat less than 50 calories. So I was like, okay, I could purchase a Jello, and that can also be another fix for when, you know, if I felt hungry, which I really don't. But if I felt hungry or my mind was playing tricks on me, then I could probably do the Jello. So I was reading the comments, and some people said they liked the Jello. Some people said it didn't hit hard, because I was looking at vegan Jellos. And one person said that they have carrageen in it, and saying how carrageen is not good for you. So I need to research that, but that's something I might purchase, and then just see the ramifications later. But I'm going to go. I just wanted to become consistent. I feel like me uploading consistent is going to also help me accountable. So not only am I doing, not only I have a coach, I'm doing affirmations, I'm doing exercising, I'm journaling, I'm reading books, like self-help books every day. These are just the things I'm all putting in place to try to reach my goal this time and to not lose focus. Whenever I'm in the zone, I do fine, but then it's like you'll be in the zone a month, and then the next month, then you'll be out the zone 2 months. You know what I mean? And it's that total back and forth, and I'm trying not to get into that habit. So I am going to post, try to make sure that I post, I guess, like maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and to be consistent, to hold myself accountable. So, oh, another thing, after refeeding on Sunday, because my meal was all raw except for that slice of pie, when I weighed yesterday, I was still down 1 pound. So that was nice to see. Like, oh my goodness, you can refeed and still be down, which I knew that before, but I think sometimes you forget, right? You forget that your food choices do that. And I think sometimes when you're fasting, you feel like, oh God, I fasted a week, I fasted 10 days, I deserve whatever meal I want, right? But then you have to remember that whatever meal you want can cause the scale to move. So there are certain meals that are high water frequencies that will not cause the scale to move. So the only thing that I ate that wasn't a high water content was that pecan pie. Everything else was water content. I had the cucumbers, I had the red pepper, I had the arugula, I had the romaine, I had the pear, like all high water content things. So therefore when I consumed it, I was trying to be just flushing my body out, and it was like all raw vegetables, you know. So I was very proud to see that the scale still went down a pound after a refeed day. But so I'm going to end this here, and I'm going to follow back up at another time. All right, bye-bye. Hey, I'm out getting my morning walk. So I'm out here. It's cold. It's like, I think 30 degrees today. So I figured I'll get outside.